We're not reviewing many Topo shoes on this channel, but maybe this will change because this shoe is definitely surprising and it just makes me want to try more Topo shoes. Hey everyone and welcome back on the channel. My name is Alex. In today's video we have the review of the Topo Specter 2. This shoe is a performance-oriented shoe from Topo. It comes with all the specifications that Topo is known for. We'll go into them, but first of all, let's look into the specs. The weight of the shoe is 257 grams in my size US 11. We have a 37 millimeters of stack height in the heel, 32 in the forefoot, 5 millimeters drop. Topo is known for drops below 5 millimeters, so this is kind of a high drop for Topo. Price point of the shoe, $165. I'm not sure about the euro price point, but we'll confirm in this lower third card that is popping right here on your screen. Looking at the upper of the shoe, Topo is known for their roomy toe box, which offers a natural fit for your toes, for your forefoot. It's the case again here. I must admit that I really like that feature, especially going from Topo shoes to other shoes or from other shoes to Topo shoes. You can really feel the difference. I like it not just because your toes are offered with more room, they can just navigate in that forefoot, in that toe box, but also because the width of the forefoot is actually increased thanks to that, which makes the forefoot of this shoe very stable and very pleasant to kind of push on, which for me as a stride runner is always very welcome when I can have more surface, bigger, nicer forefoot area of a shoe. But I just digress. Let's keep on discussing this upper. The tongue is not gusseted, but it works actually quite well. The laces are nothing special, but they're the right length. You have an extra eyelet if you want to do a runner's knot. The heel is quite pliable. The insole is removable. I rate this upper quite high just because it works. It doesn't have anything fancy. It just works, and I like it for that. The midsole of the shoe, it's a Pebax midsole, meaning it's the Arkema version of Peba. It's just a brand, but all that says is that it's, high quality Peba in a way. A version of Peba that is in pellets. You can see the small pellets of Peba on this midsole. So it's a bit different from what you would find in, let's say, ZoomX from Nike, which is also Pebax from Arkema, but a different way of cooking it. This, in theory, can offer a really low density version of Peba, but doesn't have that sort of film on the outside that kind of contains Peba together and makes it even bouncier and even more responsive. How does it work? How does it ride? It's very pleasant to run in. I really enjoyed my time in this shoe. Actually quite good heel striking in this shoe, which almost surprised me because the low drop and the way Topo shoes work in general tend to make runners strike a bit more towards the forefoot, midfoot, forefoot. Here I was actually quite pleasantly surprised at how well this heel works for heel strikers. The extended heel, I know it's not a shoe made for descending, but it just works so well when you are on rolling descents, heel striking and pounding the heel of the shoe. It absorbs really nicely the shocks. It doesn't have anything special in terms of heel to forefoot transition, but the absorption and the way of kind of moving forward feels very natural and very pleasant. Running at faster paces on the track, I was really working on my forefoot, and this shoe really shines for that. I actually was surprised at how fast I was running in the shoe. Okay, I'm gonna put quite some dirt here on the table, but I just wanna show you how flexible the shoe is and the level of torsion, which is quite nice. It's definitely a natural running shoe, shoe made also for neutral runners. That feeling is special because some natural shoes are coming with lower stacks or don't protect you, don't offer the same level of cushion. Here you have the cushion, the protection, the relatively high stack 37 in the heel, 32 in the forefoot, but also that joy of, just feeling the running, feeling the ground, feeling the energy releasing under your forefoot, for anything, intervals, tempo runs, but mostly I think intervals for me would be the sweet spot for this shoe. I'm not gonna lie to you, I had a good time. $165, it's expensive for a shoe that will only take you to the track for intervals, but like I said, I think you can do more in this shoe. I would personally just use it for intervals, but if you're using it for different purposes and if it becomes a versatile shoe in your shoe rotation, then it's a good deal to a certain extent. I was also surprised with the grip of this shoe. I had zero expectations, again, because I'm not super familiar with Topo shoes. The grip worked well on a wet track, wet surfaces, wet pavements. Here in Brussels, it's fall season, everything's wet, everything's slippery. I didn't have any bad surprises with this outsole. So yeah, Topo, thank you for sending this shoe. I was happy to try it out. Like always, this review is unbiased and transparent. I can say whatever I want, but in this case, It's fairly positive because I had some good time. I'm always tempted to order a Topo Atmos. It's, you know, another shoe from Topo, and I'm curious how it would work for me. And this is coming from someone who didn't really enjoy the Cyclone from Topo. Let's link to another different review. Let's maybe pick an ultra shoe for natural running or another brand. We'll pick something here that kind of resonates with what Topo is doing. Thanks a lot for watching. Enjoy your run today, enjoy your ride, and go beyond your limits. I will see you in the next one.